What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today shout out to Dr. Ruckus. I watch his content a lot, and today he gave us an easy rank up deck, so I wanted to test this out. How easily can you rank up with this Boros deck? The main difference is Greasewrench Goblin, but the rest is kind of a normal Boros Shell, Screaming Nemesis, Emberheart Challenger, Shelter by Ghost for removal. We also have Slickshot, I love Lightning Helix, and Boros Charm, then some burn spells that we often use more on our creatures than our opponent. So let's get on into it and see how we do. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'd appreciate it very much. And we're going to keep this first hand. We're going to start off with a Hired Claw here. This hand is super quick. With the meta being a little bit control heavy, some decks can definitely still go under. I think we go ahead and Inspiring Vantage here, swing, pump up the Hired Claw, go ahead and ping him down to 17. We can turn 3 Screaming Nemesis, turn 4 Screaming Nemesis. Opponent hasn't done anything. We get a starting town too, so let's go ahead and swing for 5, bring him down to 12. Boom, boom. They're 11, actually. I forgot the ping from the claw. What's opponent gonna do? They got nothing still. I think we hold on to the Nemesis here and just swing out. I'm worried. We can always pump up the Hired Claw here. We ping him down to 10. Imagine if we had Hidesku's second, right? Just bam, really quick. Activate the ability. They're going to most likely block the Hired Claw. They gain 2 life, so that's perfectly fine. Yeah, they're not going to block that Nemesis. We don't lose our creature, and then we still have 2 for a Shelter by Ghost if we needed. Opponent's playing mono white, but they're not doing a whole lot of anything. I was kind of expecting like a Day of Judgment there. I think we got to pay the 2 for the Sacred Foundry and then Screaming Nemesis. We just got to swing out. We'll hit opponent for 9 unless they can block. Does opponent have it? They do. So they're going to gain 2 life. We're going to take them down to 5. And I think we win if they don't do anything to stop our Slickshot next turn. What does opponent do? Okay. They have to have a board wipe, right? There's no way opponent doesn't have a board wipe here. There it is, Ultima. Well, too bad, opponent. We did our math correctly. Oh, we definitely win now. So pay 2, Slickshot Show-Off, Slickshot Show-Off, play it, and then we go ahead and Shelter by Ghost, give one of them +1/+0, then +2, that's 4. We got there. And just like that, on to the next. Oh, never didn't have it, opponent. On to the next one. The Darksteel. The Darksteel's definitely a control player name. Ooh, this is a bit risky, but I kind of like it. Let's keep it for the double Hired Claw and right into a Screaming Nemesis. So let's go Hired Claw first. Next turn, we can either plot the Slickshot or play out 2 creatures. We also got Shelter by Ghost. Opponent showing mono black, though. I think we go Hired Claw here. We're not going to pay the shock, actually, because just in case, this battle might come down to a life test. Alright, Unstoppable Slasher. We've seen this red deck quite a bit, so I think we go ahead and just throw down a Screaming Nemesis here and swing out. They're going to block and trade, and then we can ping them in the face for 2, so we can shut off their whole Unholy Annex to gain life. And yep, they bring back the Slasher. And there's the Bloodletter, so yeah, good thing we dealt with that. We can still Shelter by Ghost. I think we do. I think we go ahead and Shelter by Ghosts on one of our Hired Claw, and then we can throw down the Greasewrench Goblin, take the Bloodletter, put down the Goblin, swing in, deal 2 to opponent to face, and then deal 3. Opponent's down to 10. I'm telling you, Hidesku's second right. Nah. What is opponent gonna do here? Ritual Chamber. Okay. I think, is this gonna be game for us? Well, we didn't draw anything too crazy. I think we pump up our Goblin with the Sheltered by Ghosts, maybe, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage coming through. Yeah, I think we just win with this here. Do we do the Goblin or the Claw? Maybe we go Claw. We gain more life. There it is. Opponent saw the writing on the wall, and on to the next one. Tum Tum here. This might be 5 wins in 15 minutes, part 2. So far, I'm 2-0. What do we do here? We could Sunbillow Verge, and might as well. I mean, we want to play the Hired Claw, but we don't know what opponent's playing. We have the starting town, too. So maybe we just slow roll this one, or we just put out Slickshot. I mean, plot the Slickshot. Opponent showing blue-green. They have a starting town, too. Okay. So they're playing the Arena-Deck, most likely. Hired Claw coming down, Hired Claw coming down. We could throw down the Slickshot, but I'm going to wait. We don't want to give opponent too much. They have some firepower later on. I've never seen Siege class or Sledge class speed ship played in this, but more power to them. Ooh, this is good. So let's Slickshot Show-Off. Do we just shock to face? I think we shock to face and then Sheltered by Ghosts. And lay that down. Pump up. Take their ship. Go ahead and swing in. They're losing 10 life this turn. Sheltered by Ghosts is still a great card. I don't know why people don't play it more. I feel like if you're running white with creatures, you kind of gotta play it. Opponent's gonna, yeah, I mean, that's game. Opponent doesn't know it, but that Lumbering World Wagon is gonna be their end. Let's go ahead and hit them with the Lightning Helix to face. They go down to 5, and then good game, opponents. And yep, they see the writing. Quick 3-0, on to the next one. We might actually get 5 matches in today, y'all. I'm going for 5-0. I was going to stop when I lost. Let's go ahead and Vantage and pass the turn. I could have cut some time on this, too. Hinterland Sanctifier. I think we just go ahead and burst Lightning that immediately. Speaking of Lightning, Redirect Lightning, the new card from the Avatar set, looks amazing. I cannot wait to play that card. Alright, Johnny's Pride Mate. I think we just go ahead and push out the Screaming Nemesis here. Go ahead and throw down the Slickshot too and swing out. Now this is interesting. We are facing life gain, so Screaming Nemesis is probably... This is where we have to kind of hit ourselves with it or hold it up for a blocker. Because yeah, like they're about to gain so much life. We need to stop their life gain. If we can stop it, well, they're shock. So see, this is perfect. So what we do is I think we go ahead and plot the Slickshot Show-Off. Well, let's attack first, maybe. So attack first, right? Let them declare blockers. They're not going to declare blockers, so we go ahead and ping our own Screaming Nemesis here. Hit opponent for 2 additionally anyways, but now they cannot gain life. And then boom, boom, just like that. Plot another Slickshot and pass the turn to opponent. Yeah, opponent knows what's happening there. They don't want any part of that. On to the next one. We might have another hand that we keep here. Pineapple 86. We're 4-0. They might be the last person. Who knows? We've been doing pretty good with this Hired Claw, so let's get the Hired Claw down. Pass the turn to opponent. Starting town, island. I'm kind of surprised we really haven't seen the Simeraculum synthesizer deck yet, or any like Dimir. We might run into that. I'm curious. Well, it might be. I'm curious if we can beat it. That's like the only thing that I'm really worried about seeing. Pinnacle Star Cage, yep. Well, we've got a Screaming Nemesis. That's a 3-drop, so it can get around that Star Cage. I think we just swing, hope for the best. We've already used it once, but we can always shock our own Nemesis, because they do have some life gain in this with the Clayfire bricks. There's Synthesizer. Well, too bad we can't give our Goblin haste. Next turn, I think we throw down a Foundry. Well, no, maybe we do starting time. I think I'm thinking too much about it. We want to get the Goblin out, and then, okay, so we will have 2 Goblins. So I think we pay 2 here. Let's Goblin, and then Goblin again. Set ourselves up for next turn. We're just going to do the shock now to Nemesis. Ping ourselves, or ping it, ping opponent. They're at 10 life. They can't gain life now. But opponent's setting up for their best way, you know. They're going to get a construct. Who knows? We'll see. I'm trying not to be pessimistic, but it is not looking great for us right now. Opponent's taking their sweet time, too. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do we do it? I mean, they might have nothing. If they have nothing... Well, Enigma Jewel. Okay, that's a 1-drop. They can still play a 3-drop. There's the Perilous Snare. Opponent had it. They leveled up. Well, I don't want to say it's impossible for us to win, but it's highly unlikely. I think we got to activate the exhaust, discard both of our cards, draw a couple. Well, we got a Lightning Helix. If we swing out, they block the 3, they go down to 5. I mean, I think we just wait. Do you see the line, opponents? They can win this. We have 3 damage here. They can't gain life. Well, braided net, so yeah. Maybe we should have attacked last turn. But what I'm thinking is we have Lightning Helix to gain life. We need, like, Boros Charm to deal 4 damage. What do we have? Boros Charm, maybe a couple of shocks. Burst Lightning will do it, actually. Interesting. So I think we pass the turn here. Because Burst Lightning is a 5 mana deal 4 damage. They can't gain life. We just got to worry about... damage, right? Like, can they kill us this next turn or countering? Think we just pass. Yeah, I mean, I think we may squeak this through. I mean, like I said, it's always better to be lucky than skilled or even having the better deck, and we might have just gotten really lucky here. Are we doomed? Pretty sure we're doomed, because opponent, like, there's a lot of worlds where opponent just obliterates us, right? Because they can tap down our other one. Right now they have lethal. If they move to combat now and don't put down another artifact, we can just, rather than going and Burst Lightning now, we just go ahead and Lightning Helix to put ourselves in the best shot to win, because we'll gain life in the next turn. So they're moving to combat. Ping them down to 4. We're going to go up to 21. It's going to be close, but we'll have 3 life left. Right? So I don't know if they have counter spells in this deck. The normal versions don't, but we don't always run into the normal versions of decks. And then Enigma Jewel is mana only spent on an artifact. I think we win here. I have no choice. Witness my ultimate spell. I'm going to tell the opponent, don't underestimate me also. I mean, what if we just whiffed and... no. Burst Lightning, 2-phase. 4 damage. Do you see the line, opponent? Yes, we win. Just like that. A quick 5-0 with the easy rank up. Dr. Ruckus was right. This is an easy rank up. Definitely try this out. If you're struggling in the late stages or early stages of Diamond like I have been, this deck might just get you here. Maybe aggro isn't dead in the meta. But let me know what you think. Are you tired of aggro? Are you tired of control? Are you tired of my videos? If you're not, watch some other ones. Please consider subscribing to the channel. But once again, first and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Good. Bye.